The universe is conspiring with your guardian angels to bring you a special message that might offer insight into someone in your life. You've been on their mind for a surprising reason, and it all goes back to one moment when you said something simple that greatly impacted them. The angels say, in life, big, momentous events certainly leave an impression, but it's often the small moments that hold the biggest meaning. There was a time when something you did and said, which seemed ordinary to you, actually had a great impact on another in your life. That special someone has had you on their mind ever since that moment. That's because a simple action or a few words can matter a whole lot to someone else. You see, for them, that moment with you became a turning point. It made them reflect on themselves and their life in a way they hadn't before. So even though you might not have realized it, your presence in their life has been a source of inspiration and contemplation. I repeat, you've been on their mind since one specific moment that greatly impacted them. People have their own belief systems and sets of values. At some point, each individual forms their own take on life, which can be influenced by a variety of factors. It's mostly based on their unique circumstances, their upbringing, their talents, and the experiences they go through in life. These views begin to form from a very young age, but they soon internalize into the person's very being. Without even meaning to, these values and beliefs moderate the person's behavior. They affect their mode of thinking and the way they choose to interpret and interact with the world around them. Most of the time, it's a subconscious process, so people rarely know that this phenomenon is even happening. But sometimes something will happen that will make them aware of it. It could be an event that goes against a certain belief they've internalized, which makes them question why they believe that way in the first place. It might be as simple as coming face to face with a person who contradicts their values, be it with direct words or just in the way they live. To give an example, picture someone who grew up in a tumultuous environment where people often yell at each other. They might have internalized that as the normal way of expressing love. As such, most of their relationships have been fraught with toxic people, and they've never been able to form a healthy and lasting attachment to anyone. Then one day, they get invited to the house of a friend who has had an entirely different upbringing. When they see how tender the family members are with each other, how soft-spoken and kind they are when communicating, it naturally shocks them. They're forced to re-examine their worldview and everything they thought they knew. The change that will likely ensue in their life afterward is certainly for the better, but that doesn't mean the moment is any less unsettling. To have everything you've ever believed brought into question, even if it's for your own good, is a jarring experience. That is precisely the situation in which this special person found themselves in. A simple word or a mere display of your natural personality sent them into a tailspin. It was an ordinary day for you because you were simply acting upon your own set of values and beliefs, but to them, it was the day their world turned upside down. Since then, you've been on their mind constantly. It's not for any romantic reason, but rather because you've opened their eyes to some truths that they'd never taken the time to consider before. Your actions and words served as a mirror, reflecting back to them a different way of looking at the world and the beliefs they held dear, which made them rethink said beliefs and wonder what formed them. It is possible that they will seek you out to confide their revelations, as they now see you as a potential ally. But even if they don't, your guardian angels would like you to take this message as an opportunity. Consider it an invitation to do some self-reflection of your own. Answering such questions can be a great way to gain a deeper understanding of yourself and your motivations. That's a journey your guardian angels would very much like to encourage you to embark on, as it holds endless possibilities for you to find joy and fulfillment. By gaining this level of self-awareness, not only will it provide clarity and purpose in your actions and decisions, but it will also allow you to assess whether a choice is in line with your principles and whether it will lead to personal fulfillment. It could also help you communicate your needs and boundaries more effectively and understand the values of others, which fosters empathy and connection. It can help you resolve conflicts more easily and open the door to personal growth and development. Simply put, understanding your values can help ensure that your choices and actions are in harmony with what matters most to you, leading to a more balanced and fulfilling life. With that in mind, it might not have been such a huge coincidence that the subject of this message, the person who can't stop thinking about you, underwent such a major change thanks to you. In fact, it's entirely possible that you were placed in each other's lives precisely to influence one another in a way that benefits you both. After all, the universe wants what's best for you both, and it might even be sending subtle hints that point to you and this person being of significance to each other's lives. If you're interested in signs and messages to confirm as much, there are many ways the universe communicates with you on such matters. The easiest course is to look to your own intuition first, since the universe often uses your own gut instincts as a means of communication. You might also want to pay close attention to recurring patterns or themes that seem to point you in a specific direction, or even your dreams. Delving into one's beliefs and values can act as a guiding compass, illuminating the path to self-discovery and personal growth. Reflecting on these foundational principles might grant you insight into who you are and why you make the choices you do. It aligns your actions with your aspirations and paves the way for a brighter future. Ultimately, the process of uncovering your innermost self is a transformative journey that will empower you to live a more intentional, fulfilled, and harmonious life. I want to end with a prayer for you. Lord, I pray for them, the one who has been on the minds of their guardian angels. In the tapestry of life, their simple words and actions have woven a profound impact on someone else's existence. It's in those unassuming moments that the universe conspires to impart wisdom and insight. I ask that you guide them on their journey of self-reflection, helping them explore their own beliefs and values, understanding how these principles shape their choices and interactions. May this introspection lead to a deeper understanding of themselves, fostering empathy and connection with others. Grant them the clarity and purpose they seek, and may their path be one of growth and fulfillment. Amen. As you embark on your journey, keep in mind that the universe and your guardian angels are watching over you, and they want you to succeed. Type 555 to claim this message and the blessings inside for your own. Try and leave a positive comment for other viewers who might need a positivity boost in their day. The universe sees it as an act of kindness that fuels the cycle of good karma. You'll be spreading positivity and receiving the universe's blessings in return. Let's uplift each other and create waves of good energy together. I also want to pass on a time-sensitive message from the moon to you, and you need to hear it today. A subtle yet powerful energy will push you to make a critical decision by the end of the week. You won't find the answer in your horoscope, so don't bother looking there. Click the link in the description to see your free personalized video moon reading. I was amazed at how accurate my reading was, and I know you will feel the same. An important message is waiting for you in the next video. Will you hear it?